Alright everyone, welcome back again to more Trails to Azure. We're about close to finally finishing up Day 2's request at long last and about to move on to the story. So if anything guys, I'm looking most forward to it. Hope you all continue to enjoy. Thank you again for all love and support. Let's continue on. Alright guys, welcome back. Let me first go back and report this quest, so that we can finally move on to the last one, I believe. Or is there two more? Let me find out.
こちらクロスベル警察です。それでは報告を受けたまわりますね。わわ、大変でしたね。
Blunder my umbrella.
報告は以上ですね。ではまた依頼を達成したらよろしくお願いします。
Alright, let me check what we have left. Oh, so here's one more. The beta testers. We're supposed to do a puzzle game. Chief Roberts. IBC. Okay, cool. Not a problem. We'll head over there next. I forgot to speak to Zeit, but that's okay. I'll talk to him again next time. If I remember, past the Harbor District. I don't know what it is, but I really do like this melancholic music. Look at this guy speeding up. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where you gotta be? Where does he need to be? Alright, we're finally here. Let's go. Let's see how this game plays out.
さてと、ロバート主任からの依頼が入っていたな。
ええ、早速受付のランフィーさんに取り継いでもらいましょうか。
おや、諸君は。
ディーター市長。
Oh, and Maria Bell.
それにマリアベルさん。
今日は IBC の方にいらしていたんですね。
ああ、銀行での仕事が随分溜まっていたのでね。ベルに手伝ってもらいつつ、ついさっき一通りの仕事を済ませてきたところなのだよ。
皆さん、こうして顔を突き合わせるのもなんだか久しぶりですわね。エリーも元気にしていたかしら。
おかげさまで先日支援課も再始動したところよ。
どれどれ。
ちょっとベル。
健康状態は良好のようですわね。この柔らかく温かな感触、死体の下に確かに感じるしなやかな筋肉の手応え。
She got all that from a hug?
たまりませんわ。
That's incredibly perceptive of her.
もういちいちいかがわしい言い方をしないでちょうだい。
ところでロイドさん。
Wow, the tone changed so fast.
私に何の断りもなくエリーにちょっかいを出してませんわね。
会っていきなりそれですか。
ロイドさんは危険人物ですし、定期チェックは当然のことですわ。もしそのような行動を取ったことが発覚した場合、分かっていますわね。
警戒されてるね。
もうベルったら。
やれやれベル、せっかく久しぶりに会ったのだからもう少し自重したまえ。改めて久しぶりだね、諸君。新メンバーのノエル君とワジ君も馴染んでいるようで何よりだ。特務支援課の再始動、この場を借りて祝わせていただこう。
その説はどうも。支援課への推薦の件、改めて礼を言わせてもらうよ。
動力車の支給の件もありがとうございました。あんな素敵な動力車を運転できるなんて夢みたいですよ。
君たちの役に立てたなら幸いだ。 私も新市長となった甲斐があったというものだよ。市長と IBC 総裁、この2つを両立させるのはなかなか難儀だがね。
まあお父様の場合お忙しいのはほとんどご自分のせいでしょうけど、何でもかんでも引き受けてきて手伝わされるこちらの身にもなってほしいものですわ。
すまないベル。クロスベルのためを思うと手の抜きどころがわからなくてね。ついつい身の丈以上の仕事を引き受けてしまいがちなのだよ。
おじい様もおじ様のバイタリティには感心していらっしゃるみたいです。彼のような若い政治家こそ今のクロスベルに必要なのだとよく嬉しそうにおっしゃっていますよ。
大先輩のマクダイル議長にそう言われると照れてしまうな。とはいえ私も政治家としてはまだまだ駆け出しの若造だ。まだまだいろいろと勉強させてもらわなくてはね。
ああ、お父様、そろそろ新市長ビルの方で打ち合わせのお時間ですわ。
おっと、そうだったか。それでは諸君、私はこれで失礼させていただくとしよう。
すみません、なんだかお引き止めしてしまって。
いやいや、そんなことはないさ。おかげでリラックスできたよ。何か困ったことがあったらいつでも言ってくれたまえ。他ならぬ君たちのためなら惜しみなく助力させてもらうよ。
ありがとうございます。おじさまもベルもお体にだけは気をつけてください。
ありがとうエリー。それでは失礼させていただきますわね。
お疲れ様でした。
やっぱり相当忙しいみたいだな。
月末の通商会議も迫っているし、分刻みのスケジュールなのは間違いないと思うわ。
昨日の動力者といい、僕らのためにいろいろと手を回してくれてるみたいだしね。ああ、忙しすぎて体を壊さないよう気をつけてほしいけど、とにかく今はロバーツ主任の仕事を引き受けるとしようか。
はい、受付の方に取り継いでいただきましょう。
Alright, off to it.
こんにちは、ランフィーさん。あら、ロイド様にエリー様、お久しぶりにございます。どうやらまた特務支援課のお仕事を再開されたようですね。
ええ、おかげさまで。
これからも改めてよろしくお願いしますね。ええ、もちろんですわ。それでは本日はどういったご用件でしょうか。
エプスタイン財団のロバーツ主任に依頼された件なんですが。
ああ、その件でしたら承っておりますわ。そうですわ。その前に、以前支援課の皆様にお渡しした換金サービスに使うカードの有効期限が切れてしまいまして、新しくご用意いたしましたので、こちらをお受け取りくださいませ。このカードを以前のように受付にてご提示ください。通常より高い換金率でセピスをミラに変えさせていただきます。
Oh, hell yeah, let's go. You can now use the IBC's exchange service. The exchange rate for Sepet will be higher at the IBC than at normal shops. Speak to Lamfey and select IBC counter, then exchange to utilize the service.
そんなサービスを私たちが受けてもいいんですか？
ええ、皆様はクロイス市長並びにマリアベルお嬢様の大切なご友人ですから、便宜を図るのは当然のことですわ。
それじゃあありがたく受けさせてもらおうかな。ぜひ今度利用させていただきます。
お待ちしておりますわ。ではロバーツ主任にお取り次ぎいたしますので、少々お待ちくださいませ。
やあ、君たち
お疲れ様です、ロバーツ主任。
依頼を見て来てくれたんだよね。いやー、本当に助かるよ。君たちにぜひともやってもらいたい仕事だったんだ。
なんだか楽しそうな内容だったよね。なんとかってサービスの最終テストがどうとか。
確かポムットでしたね。
なんだかどこかで聞いたことのある名前ですね。
言われてみれば確かに。
きっと楽しいと思うよ。それじゃあ早速だけど仕事を受けてもらえるかな？
ええ、もちろんです。
それでは仕事の内容を説明してもらえますか？
任せてくれ。実は近いうちにポムットという動力ゲームを配布する予定でね。市内の動力ネット端末所有者に向けて開発を進めていたところなんだよ。
動力ゲーム？
それってビリヤードやポーカーみたいなものとは違うのかい？まあ
一定のルールにのっとって勝敗や得点を競うという点では似たようなものかな。最も異なるのは端末の画面上のものを動かして遊ぶってところだ。
なんだかすごそうですね。
それじゃあ今回の依頼のテストというのは？
もちろんこのポムットのテストをしてほしいんだ。プログラムを組む以上バグは出てしまうものだからテストの繰り返しは必須なんだよね。
でもその程度のテストなら財団でもできるんじゃないのかい？
このテストは少し前からティオ君に手伝ってもらってたんだけど、実は2つほど問題があってね。どうしても財団の外部に手伝いが欲しいんだよ。
2つの問題です。
まず1つ目だけど、ティオ君は時々テストに A4 システムを持ち出してたみたいでね。だからちょっと有用なデータを取れたとは言い難いというか。
A4 システムっていうと？
ティオちゃんが何度か使っていたあれね。前にちょっとだけ教えてもらったわね。
ああ、確か動力端末や魔道場を扱う時に使っているシステムという話だったよな。
この際だから改めて僕から説明しておこうかな。 A1 システムとはティオ君の胸部プロテクターに内蔵されたシステムの名称だ。オーバルスタッフによるノーウェイトでの動力魔法の発動やティオ君の高速処理能力、それらを補助するというのが主な機能になるかな。このシステムを使いこなすのはかなりの適性が必要なんだけどね。
全然簡単じゃないような。
やっぱりティオちゃんがいないとこの手の話題は厳しいわね。
要するにそのシステム自体がテストには適さないってことかな。
まあね。何でも A4 システムで常人じゃ組めないような大連鎖を組んだりして圧勝を重ねてたらしい。ヨナ君がテストに付き合ってたらしいけど一度も勝てたことはなかったそうだ。でもティオ君がずるいとか言ってるわけじゃないからね。くれぐれもティオ君におかしなことは言わないでくれよ。
残りの一つの理由はどういったものなんですか？
もう一つはこのゲームが対戦ゲームってところにあるんだ。さっきもちょっと触れたけどこのゲームは遠方の端末同士で遊ぶことができるんだ。だからどうしても市内での実地テストがやりたかったってわけさ。
なるほど、そういうことですか。それにしても離れた場所同士で遊べるって結構すごいことですね。
だろう。これは動力ネット構想の初期段階で企画されたものでね。動力ネットがもっと普及すればたくさんの人が楽しく遊べるようになるだろう。例えばこんな雨の日にも家の中にいながら友達と楽しめるしね。
へえ、すごい時代になりましたね。
ちょっと話はそれたけど、 事情はそんなところかな。ってことで君たちにはこれをプレゼントしよ
Pom Pom Party
こ
Beta.
れはメモリークォーツですか？
う。そのメモリークォーツに完成直前のポムットのデータが入ってる。それを支援下の端末にインストールすればすぐに遊べるはずだよ。
インストール、要するに端末にプログラムを組み込む作業ですよね。前にピオちゃんがやっているのを見たことがあるし、なんとかなると思うわ。
それじゃあエリー、よろしく頼むよ。
うんうん、心強いね。それとこいつも渡しておくよ。僕のエニグマの番号とポムットのアカウントだ。
アカウント。
ちょっと待ってください。立て続けに難しい用語が。
要するにネットワーク上で使用する名前みたいなものなんだが、まあ対戦を遊ぶために必要なものとだけ考えてくれればいいよ。難しいことは置いといていいから、とりあえずベータ版をインストールするときに一緒に入力してくれればいい。その後エニグマで連絡をくれたら次の手順を教えるからね。まあこんなところかな。早速テストを始めてくれるかい？
はい、お任せください。とりあえず支援課に戻るとしよう。
ええ、そうしましょう。
Alright, we're gonna play a game. We gotta head back though. That guard next to Chief Roberts is walking in place for God knows how long, including this one over here. Where are you guys going? Where are you marching to? I've always been curious about what they were doing. Alright. Grah. Woof. Even you're not immune to the rainy day blues, huh, Zeit? Hope you don't mind watching over the building to pass the time. He said, woof. Alright, let me first super save. I wonder how this game's gonna play. Alright, here we go.
ロバーツ主任によると、このメモリークォーツを端末にインストールするんだったな。それじゃよろしく頼むよ、エリ。
ええ、やってみるわ。
Ellie installed the beta version of Pom Pom Party on the terminal.
これでよしっと。もらっていたロバーツ主任のアカウントも入力しておいたわ。
へえ、結構手際がいいじゃない。
ほんとエリーさんっていろいろなことに詳しいですよね。政治や法律のことなんかにも知識も豊富みたいですし。
これに関してはティオちゃんがやっているのを見ていたというだけだから。説明書なんかもあったし、よく読めばそんなに難しいことでもなかったわ。
いや、でも正直助かるよ。俺なんかやっと端末のキーボードに慣れたくらいだからさ。
どういたしまして。それでロバーツ主任に連絡を入れればいいのかしら。
ああ、早速かけてみるよ。
やあロイド君、うまくインストールできたかな？
ええ、大丈夫です。次はどうすれば？
それじゃあ一つ僕と対戦してみようか。端末からポムットを起動してみてくれ。そこに僕のアカウントが表示されるはずだから、それを選択すると対戦できるよ。そうだ、せっかくだから支援課のリーダーである君が代表として対戦してくれないかい？
ね、ええ、わかりました。
それじゃあ席を変わるわね。
Oh, I'm playing. I thought you were playing, Ellie.
開発者であるこの僕に勝てるかな？
That's gonna be the goal.
ティオちゃんを任せられる男が改めて確かめさせてもらうよ。
Alright, that's a bit much.
なんだか本音が聞こえてきたような。
結構な親バカみたいだね。わざわざ支援課に依頼してきたのって。
いやいやいや、せっかくの勝負だし、ちょっと気合を入れただけさ。
I don't believe that for a second, bro.
それじゃあ早速ゲームを始めてみようか。
Alright. Pump, wait, hold on. Hold on.
ロバーツ主任が待ってるし、早速ポムットを起動してみよう。
I was hoping to save, but okay. Alright, info first. Pom Pom Party is a puzzle game where you control palms falling from above and fit them together as they land below. Tetris? I'm playing Tetris? There are 5 types of palms in total. 4 standard palms, each of a different color, and a special shining palm. Use the O and X buttons to flip the palms as they fall. The palms will enter the playing field from the bottom. Yep, okay. Connect 3 matching palms together, excluding shining palms, to pop them. You will receive 1 CP for each palm popped and earn bonus CP based on your timing. Shining palms disappear when the palm next to them are cleared. Regardless of color, you will receive 100 CP for each shining palm you pop. When your CP rises above 100, press triangle plus L1 or R1 to unleash an S-Craft. The higher your CP, the more effective your S-Craft will be. Oh, okay, so we gotta attack our opponent. Okay, I get it. If the palms in the center column rise to the top, it's game over. Let's go, I'm ready. Hold on, yep. Yes. We're gonna, Oh, that didn't work? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Connect them. There you go, yes. What's my thing? I don't know my CP. Oh, perfect. Yes. Alright, I was gonna use it! I used it, yes! Okay, I didn't want to do that. Oh, yes, yes. Use it! Did I attack him? Is that what I did? Oh, wow, okay. Oh, rest up, that's fine. Oh, God, no! Alright, here we go. I'll go for it. Boom. Oh, perfect. Yes, thank you. And we'll go with, red. And then we'll do yellow. Oh, nice. Do red. Thank you. Green. Red. Perfect. And then we'll do... Clear the thing for me. Perfect, perfect. Nope. Get that. Yes. Attack him. Perfect, 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 perfect. And we'll do this. Oh. What? Not yet. Oh, thank goodness. Get him. Woo. Yes! I won.
よし、なんとか勝てた。結構楽しいかもしれないな。
I feel much better about this now.
なんだか結構ハマっちゃったみたいね。
はために見てた印象なんですけど、ロバーツ主任ってもしかして強くないのでは？
そうだね。開発者なのに強さ的には初心者の君と対し、いや、さすがに手加減をしてくれたんじゃないか。レベルをある程度合わせないとテストにならなそうだし。はい、こちら特務支援。
いやー、今のはいい勝負だったね。まさに歴史に残る大勝負。興奮しっぱなしだよ。
どうやら真剣勝負のつもりだったみたいだな。それでテストの結果はどうでした？
ああ、バッチリだよ。市内でやる分には目立ったラグもないし、通信状態も良好だ。 申し分ない大成功と言えるね。
そうですか。それは良かったです。
インストールしたベータ版は近いうちにリリース版にアップデートしておくよ。プログラムの配布が始まったら対戦できる人も増えていくだろう。いろんな人とアカウントを交換して存分に楽しんでくれると嬉しいよ。もちろんこの僕だっていつかリベンジするつもりだしね。
お手柔らかに。
いやー、協力してくれて本当にありがとう。僕は別の仕事があるからこれで失礼するよ。
どういたしまして。また何かあったらいつでもご連絡ください。
ああ、そうするよ。それじゃあね。
なんとかうまくいったみたいだ。
お疲れ様。なんていうか主任らしい依頼だったわね。
そうだな。ともあれ、これからもこのゲームは楽しめそうだね。この際だからクロスベル1のポムットマスターを目指してみたらどうだい？いや、さすがにティオには絶対にかなわないだろうけど、でも仕事の合間に息抜きがてら練習くらいはしておいてもいいかもな。
そうですね。
Alright, I wanted to win that, so now that I took care of it, I am happy. Let's move on to what we need to do next, hopefully. I also couldn't let Chief Roberts win anyway. It's a little too crazy.
Hi, 特務支援課ロイド・バニングスです。
どうもロイドさん、雨の中ご苦労様です。
ああ、フランか。どうしたんだ？緊急要請でも入ったか？
それがマイツのビクセン町長を覚えてらっしゃいますか？
ああ、もちろん。ひょっとして鉱山町で何かあったのか？
それが鉱山に魔獣が現れたらしくって。あ、と言っても町から少し離れた場所にある旧鉱山らしいんですけど。
そんな場所なら魔獣が現れてもおかしくはないと思うけど。
はい、工員の方たちが被害に遭ったわけじゃなさそうです。ただ内部がどうもおかしなことになっちゃっているみたいで、念のため調べてもらえないかということでした。
おかしなこと？ちょっと要領を得ないな。わかった。市内の緊急要請は片付けたし、これからマインツに向かうよ。
はい、お願いします。あ、ついでにお伝えしますが、先ほどマインツ参道方面に手配魔獣の指定が出ました。余裕があったら対応してみてください。
そうか。
それとクロスベル市と違って参道方面は晴れているみたいです。せっかくだから動力車で行ってみたらどうですか？
そうなのか。わかった。ありがとうフラン。何かあったらまた連絡してくれ。
はい、それでは失礼します。
フランからみたいですね。
マインツ方面で何かあったみたいだけど。
ああ、旧鉱山というところで妙なことが起きたらしい。市内の支援要請も片付けたし、準備ができたら行ってみよう。あ、山道方面は晴れているそうだから車で行ってもいいかもしれないな。了解、リーダー。
もし車で鉱山町に行くなら支援課の裏口に行きましょう。
A new one monster support request has been added to the detective notebook in Triple S terminal. Hold on. You know, something tells me I should just walk into mines. As much as I want to use the car.
それでは報告を受けたまわりますね。はい、お疲れ様でした。ランクアップですね。
Ooh.
おめでとうございます。
Information quartz.
特典の品もすぐにそちらにお届けしますね。お疲れ様でした。また。
Yep. Alright, let's see what this one is. Oh, here we go. Mines Mountain Path Monster Extermination. Dazmira, a dangerous monster, Neon Abyss Worm, has been sighted on the Mines Mountain path. We ask that the special support section deal with this threat swiftly. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to walk it because, one, we have to uncover most of the enemies by analyzing them, and then we also have to take care of the mines monster, which we might miss out if we decide to take our vehicle anyway. But before that, let me save again. There's also a hidden quest I'd like to check out. Prior to this, hold on a second. Want to see if he's still around. Ah, Hayworth. Welcome back, dude. My mind starts to wander whenever I pass the time by myself like this. For instance, I've been ruminating over that purple-haired girl who saved Colin earlier this year. Are we truly destined to never meet? I wouldn't even know where to begin finding her. It's simply a hope I can't let go of yet. But if I ever get the chance, I would love nothing more than to offer that girl my gratitude in person. Ren. She's long since returned to Libero with Estelle and Joshua. Or Joshua. I'm sure she still has a lot of emotions to work through, but I know she'll come back one day, eventually. How's the kid doing? What is this? A magazine entitled Monthly Car Mania Volume 1 is idling away on the shelf. Oh, okay. How you doing, kid? Tastes so good. Oh, Colin snatched a cookie just now, didn't he? What a mischievous little boy. Yeah, he is. What about you? Bond's family used to live in this area, but they moved away recently. They came to say their goodbyes before they left, but we haven't heard from them since. Hope they're settling in alright. You don't say. Alright. Let's check out that hidden quest then. I read it is in the library. So... Wait, this is not the library. Down over yonder. Castle, if you're looking for the director, he's lost in conversation with Mr. Nielsen. I'm sure he'll realize his break is already over one of these days. Ah, here you are. I see. That's certainly an interesting way to put it. Well, if it isn't Lloyd and Company. Who's this, Uncle Miles? Ah, yes, I'd like you to meet Mr. Nielsen. He's an international journalist of incredible renown. Nielsen, this is a special support section everyone in the city's been going on about. Nice to meet you, my name's Lloyd Bannings. Ah, so this is the Triple S. And if you're Lloyd, that would make you its leader, right? You have a very clean, crisp voice, if you don't mind my saying. Oh, pardon my asking, but would you happen to be blind? That's correct. I lost my vision in an accident many years ago. There you are, Director. Your break has been over for ages. The front desk misses you, you know? Whoopsie daisy, seems like I got a bit too wrapped up in our conversation. You'll have to excuse me, duty calls as they say. Of course, why don't we catch up and exchange notes again sometime soon? Sure thing, drop by whenever you like. Looks like you're up, Lloyd. Take care. Oh, sure. What did he mean by... Please, let me introduce myself again. I'm Nielsen, a freelance journalist. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Same here. Nice to meet you. Nielsen? Where have I heard that name before? Truth be told, I've been greatly looking forward to meeting with the Special Support Section. It's an honor. I'll be frank. I'd like to submit a support request of sorts. Would you be willing to hear me out? Sure. How can we help? The thing is, I'm currently conducting an investigation to the cult incident from this past spring. However, there are still several elements of the case that remain unclear to me. So, whom better to consult than the team that played a pivotal role in resolving that very crisis? You want to interview us about the cult incident? It sounds like you already know a thing or two about it. What should we do, Lloyd? Given the sensitive nature of the topic, we have to be very careful about what we reveal. You're right. But on the other hand, going through with this interview might help refresh our minds on what actually happened. Let's cooperate. Well, if you insist, alright. We'll agree to an interview. However, say no more. I know there are things that one in your position shouldn't reveal. You're free to decline as many questions as you wish. I also think it would be best to consider anything we discussed today as strictly off the record. Got it. Thanks for understanding. One thing though. Where should we hold it? I think doing it here could pose a problem. In that case, how about the seating area upstairs? It's relatively secluded and we'll know if anyone is nearby. I think it's the perfect spot. Sounds like a good idea to me. Let's head on over. Inside Scoop, the cult incident. Thank you for agreeing to this interview. First, let us begin by laying out the context behind the incident. It began with the DG cult, whose creed called for rejecting Adios in favor of worshipping devils. Over 10 years ago, they committed a series of child abductions all over the continent. I'd like to review the manner in which those kidnappings were resolved 6 years ago. At the time, a large-scale operation was conducted to expose and exterminate the cult's lodges across the continent. Can you tell me the forces responsible for carrying out that operation? Yes, it was national militaries and police forces, Bracer Guild branches across Zemuria, all of the above. Oh, yeah, it's all of the above. A joint effort between multiple national militaries, police forces, and Bracer Guild branches, right? Correct. Due to the scale of abductions, an international task force was assembled to carry out the investigation. Precisely. And leading that task force as its commander was Cassius Bright of the Bracer Guild, who... May I interrupt for a moment? When you say Cassius Bright, you mean the Brigadier General Bright, commander of the Royal Liberalian Army? Precisely. He retired from active duty and spent around 10 years as a bracer. He only rejoined the army 2 years ago. That's quite the career trajectory. Maybe so, but there's something else that caught my attention. The name Bright. I didn't consider it until now, but could there be any relation? Yeah, I confirmed it while reviewing documents during my training with the 1st Division. Cassius Bright is Estelle Bright's father, and Joshua is his adopted son. I knew it. That's some coincidence. I thought there was something special about her during our little foot race. Little did I know she was born to fame. So you know the daughter of Brigadier General Bright, do you? I'm well acquainted with her exploits through my work, but personally not so much. It's kind of a long story, but we got to know her a little bit earlier this year. That's neither here nor there though. My apologies for getting us off topic. Please continue. Very well then. 6 years ago, the suppression operation was carried out under the command of Cassius Bright of the Bracer Guild. That operation was believed to have wiped out as much as 90% of the cult's influence. Among the participants was a certain promising squad from the Crossbow Police Department led by one Sergei Lowe. The same Sergei Lowe who serves as section chief of the Special Support Section today. He and his 2 subordinates carried the flag of the CPD for that operation. Said subordinates would be none other than Arius McLean and Guy Bannings, the other older brother of Lloyd Bannings. Looks like you've done your homework. You even know the connection between me and Guy. Even among the police, there are only a select few who have this much information. When you've done this for as long as I have, you develop a reliable network of sources. Guy Bannings himself used to be one of them, in fact. He did? Yes, Guy lent me his aid time and time and again prior to his passing. Excuse me, guys. But I digress. There was also another Crossbellin who played a role in the cult investigation. That would be Ian Grimwood, a lawyer and civilian advisor. Even then, Mr. Grimwood was well known and respected for his expertise on civil rights. I'm told he even contributed to gathering intelligence on the abductees. I do recall him telling us... Excuse me, wow, my voice. I do recall him telling us about how he assisted with the investigation. So that's the role he played. I've also heard that both the church and mysterious organization made covert interventions down the line. Because of them, whatever influence the cult retained after the suppression quickly vanished. The church. Is that what Father Kevin was referring to back to the Altair Lodge? And the mysterious organization is likely that society we learned about. Both of them sure like to remain on the slide, don't they? Nevertheless, the cult's activity should have concluded years ago. And yet several months ago it became evident that remnants of the cult were still alive and well. I know you're all too aware of who I'm referring to. Of course, Joachim Gunther, one of the surviving members, finally crawled out of the woodwork. Precisely. He clearly had knowledge of the cult's inner workings well before the incident. In the end, however, did Joachim Gunther serve as their leader? He was the leader, he was the high priest, he was a simple cultist. No, he was the high priest, I remember that much. No, he wasn't. He was the high priest within the cult. That's right, he said as much himself. Yeah, but he also seemed to have a knack for research. It sounded like he supervised a bunch of experiments. I think that's what led to his familiarity with the cult's inner workings. A reasonable theory. It was that position which allowed him to advance his research through the rituals that he conducted around the continent. And after he successfully evaded the suppression operation 6 years ago, he went into hiding. Upon learning of former Speaker Hartman's weakness for a facility called Paradise, he was able to take refuge in Crossbell. Finally, he perfected a drug bearing the name of the true wisdom, Gnosis. I'm unclear of the specifics, but my understanding is that he produced it to fulfill the cult's ambitions. That's right, the cult's ambitions. He said their goal was to make Kia into the true god. Yeah, he also claimed he could perceive things while under the influence of red gnosis. But in the end, we didn't get an opportunity to question him for all the details. As always, there are unanswered questions, but I do believe we've outlined most of the particulars behind the incident. So now, I'd like to finish by reflecting on the DG cult's origins. Would that be alright with you? The cult's origins? Yes, would you happen to know how long the cult dates back? Over 1200 years ago, 550. I believe, if I remember, it was 500. The cult traces back over 500 years ago to Crossbell's Middle Ages. And what makes you say that? We heard it from Joachim himself. He told us that powerful alchemists used to roam the land 500 years ago. According to him, the cult had been making use of their technology ever since. Though, of course, anything about their history prior to that is pretty unclear. I see. To think Joachim Gunther would willingly reveal so much. Yes, alchemists once lived in these lands, the very same ones who built Stargazer's tower. It's amazing to think that their knowledge, which before was merely a legend, would be corroborated in such a sinister way. It's certainly surprising. Yes, and on that note, do you suppose this means that the little girl all of you took in is also over 500 years old? Just how much do you know about the incident? My apologies, that remark was uncouth of me. It was merely a ludicrous notion that I arrived at by combining our respective pools of information. I swear by the gods that I wouldn't print such a thing, so please be at ease. Right. And with that, I believe our interview has come to an end. Thank you very much for your cooperation today. This whole experience was very enlightening indeed. Not at all. It was helpful for us as well. I believe it's time for me to be heading to my next appointment. You'll excuse me then. Perhaps we can do this again in the future should the opportunity arise. I gotta say, that reporter is pretty cool. He's very respectful. For a blind man, he sure walks with a spring in his step. There's really something about him, isn't there? Yeah, he's full of surprises in more ways than one. But he did give his word about Kia, so let's hope we can trust him. Right. What's up, Ellie? It finally hit me why his name sounded familiar. That man just now was Marcel Nielsen. He's a cross-Belgian journalist who won the Pulitzer Prize about 10 years ago. Wow, even I've heard of the Pulitzer Prize. It's an international award given to the most outstanding journalists each year. That explains how he was so insightful. Wait, if he's from Crossbell, does that mean... Yes, he once worked as a correspondent for the Crossbell News Service. He was awarded the Pulitzer Prize for his coverage of a war, the very same one that robbed him of his vision. Since then, he continued covering news all over the continent as a freelancer for several publications. Mr. Nielsen is distinguished among even the best journalists. He's that talented. Really now? Who would have guessed we were being interviewed by a celebrity? Marcel Nielsen. We should speak with him again sometime if we get the chance. Alright, we finally taken care of that hidden quest, and now we're good to go. But if anything, guys, I'm going to end it here for today. Thank you all for watching. When we come back, we'll finally hit it at mains or mines, however you want to pronounce it, really, and see what's up.